What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo. I'm back on the stoop with Mark, and it looks super dark because just moments ago the sun was here blasting a hole in my laptop.
Roasting
and so I restarted the laptop, and the sun went away. So magic.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Magic of Apple.
You know what? Screw it. We're back here with the Stoop crew. We got you guys in the house all talking smack about getting me a new laptop fund and all that, calling me slow-lo. I get it. But you know what? Forget it, y'all. It's Father's Day.
Slow-lo. I understand that.
It's Father's Day, and I'm here with you guys. But don't fret. I'm on dad duty as well. I got my girl down here. She's in the pool chilling on this hot day. So just in case.
I'm jealous.
Just in case y'all want to talk any sort of smack, just know I got all that stuff done, as well as watch football, and as well as got all this set up with a little help from this guy and Director John and all that. But you know, we're laying it down.
That's it.
So happy Father's Day to me.
Happy Father's Day
and to all the fathers out there.
To all you
Stoop
happy
crew.
Father's Day, all you mothers out there.
Wait, what? They get their own day. Shut up.
Your kid is over there. I can't say the full word.
Oh, I get you. All right. Anyway, absolutely. Happy Father's Day to all of you guys who happen to be fathers, and to all of us who have fathers and who may not have fathers. I don't know. And to all of us who have lost fathers as well, as have I. Big up to you, to my dad. Anyway, let's get to football. Group A. Group A is done.
We got through Group A.
Done. All right. So
I think I watched the wrong match. Both matches being played at the same time.
You didn't watch them both?
I can't watch them both. How do you watch them both?
Open up two tabs.
That's just
two tabs, split screen. One on your phone, one on your laptop.
I'm not that technically advanced.
Dude, I had the Italy-Wales match on the TV. The Switzerland-Turkey match on my laptop. My laptop running to a monitor to play Lion King 1.5 for this little one down here.
That's amazing.
Rockin' Father's Day, man. Rockin' Father's Day. Forget about it.
That's amazing. I
take some notes. Take some notes.
I did watch a couple of the highlights on my phone.
So which one did you watch? Actually, you watched Switzerland.
I watched the Italy-Wales game.
I mean, that was the one that really had.
That was the one that had it, but as far as excitement goes,
it was definitely the Switzerland.
The goals that the Swiss hung, and including 2 by Shaqiri, damn, they were pretty.
Yeah, man.
I just saw a lot of yeah.
You like that shirt?
You like it?
Yeah, man.
And I always got to thank Bob for it, man.
And you can order some. And Bob actually has some cool hats for sale now too. So go check those out.
Oh, I gotta get
Retrovolt has some good stuff going on. I love it. He had a picture of the DeLorean the other day. I don't know what he was doing with that. Probably
he just opened up his shop on yesterday, I think.
After online?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, not online. Just the arcade itself. Shop. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So, just so you know, on the Stupid Lolo, brought to you by Retrovolt Arcade out in California. Unofficially,
the only arcade you'll ever need.
And this Father's Day Sunday, when Bob is this is the one episode he's not watching. He'll watch it later. We love you, Bob. Good to see you. Football. So let's talk about how it all ended, which is France, Wales, Switzerland,
Italy, France, Switzerland, Turkey.
No, Italy, Wales. France is not in this
Italy
group.
Italy.
How did we both?
Wales.
You corrected me with France.
I know. I'm confused.
You named like 16.
Italy, Wales, Switzerland, and Turkey. You're heading home.
Day 10.
Switzerland, you got a chance. Wales, I think, has
4 points.
Has it taken care of on goal differential? But boy, that was a nail biter.
Wales is second, yeah.
And a squeaky bum time, because I think even for a brief second, ESPN had Switzerland moving on to 16 and Wales having to wait and see, but it's actually the other way around.
But Switzerland would have needed more goals because
and they got three.
But they ended up with a -1. They ended up with a -1 differential and Wales with a +1, so they would have needed 3 goals.
Right. But at
more goals.
Right.
So I think that was the thing about Italy Wales that was a little boring to me. I thought Wales was going for it a little bit more, No. Let me
Back up.
switch that.
Switch that.
Both teams kind of felt like there wasn't much going on, but Italy definitely, they just have, we saw it in their last match that they played. They got more in the tank than most people.
Yeah.
The throw-ins.
And
Did you see the throw-ins? That all the throw-ins were like 15
Yeah.
yards down.
No, absolutely.
That's
But you
all
want
I'm
to talk.
asking
You want to
for
talk
from my
about
clubs.
what Italy had in the tank was depth. They're like, we don't need Immobile. We don't need Locatini.
Yeah.
We have these other players that are going to do just as well. And then at some
Because
point,
they're all
then at some
fantastic
point, they're
players,
like, you know, just to get you on the field, we're going to swap out our goalie and give this guy that's been with our team for like 12 years.
Yeah, longer than
give
that,
him
man.
a little tip of the hat, you know, and to move on, you know.
Longer than that.
But you know, that is something, just yet another dimension that Italy is showing everyone, is that not only do they play fast and furious and that they have great defense, but then they also have great depth, and that's what they showed, man, today.
But look at the hustle. They're up 1-0. They're going through. They're already going through.
Mm-hmm.
If they draw, they're first place. But at 1-0, who was going for it? Italy, Wales? It was fucking Italy. Like what? What are they doing? And now let's look at them. I've been saying Italy is. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. But 3 matches, 9 points, 0 goals given up.
Clean sheets.
Mixed team. It's not the same 11 that it played the whole time.
Nope.
You know, I gotta say, you gotta, and the way that they went at Wales when they didn't need to.
Mm-hmm.
When, like yesterday, I'm watching Spain going, go at them. You need to, and they just won't.
Yeah.
I'm going like, man, maybe I need to switch over to a different European club right now.
But I tell you that
Portugal was the same way for me, and I'm wanting Portugal.
That Italian team comes at you in all different directions.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up, London boy? Good to see you. Good to see you, Justin, Cal. Happy Father's Day to you as well. Mickey Leeds, what's going on? London boy. Love the way they gave Sirigu, the goalkeeper, a chance to come on and play. Absolutely. And at that moment, as much as I wanted Wales to win, because I have them in a pick'em league, in a pick'em money league, I was like, don't bring Sirigu, don't score on Sirigu. No. They don't want, you don't want to bring him in and then he gives up a goal. Like that's bad storyline.
Exactly. And not exactly the way that he wants to be remembered, you know.
I agree with you, London boy. Italy got a big chance of winning this tournament. They got through with 9 points.
They are the most complete team. Offense, defense, depth.
It's not about any one player.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope.
There's no
real. They're almost the anti-England,
anti-France,
anti-France, where it's like they have their stars, but they are stars at their position rather than stars representing a bigger.
They're more like workhorse stars. They're not. Italy, their stars. Their stars, even their best players, are players that are known to have stuck it out with technically smaller clubs, not moved on to huge clubs because they'd rather put in the work and just help that club. Look at Immobile. Look at fucking the other guy up front. Immobile. Mosquitoes are like, didn't they get enough of us yesterday? Just so y'all know, like catching them in the air. But yeah, Bondi, I got to agree with you. Like looking at all the teams so far, how can you not put Italy up front? Because even Belgium, right now, Belgium and Netherlands are both 6 points, right?
Yeah.
Insigne, thank you, BX. Insigne. These guys that could have gone to Real Madrid, Barcelona, any of the top 6 in England, and they didn't. They just work for their club. So, yeah, let's see. Belgium are on 6. Go ahead and go down, John. Let's see. Who else is on 6? Netherlands. And that may be
That's
it.
That's it.
So Netherlands, Belgium, and Italy, and I believe Netherlands and Belgium should end with 9 each.
Belgium plays
Finland, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Netherlands
plays
North
Macedonia. Yeah.
Yeah. So they should all end on 9. But to me, Netherlands and Belgium both have the same problem. They can get scored against.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something Italy has shown not a fucking chance.
Yeah.
I don't know who can score. And they played without Chiellini. And the last match, they played without Chiellini for half the match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like,
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
It's going to be kind of wild.
Exactly. The central defenders are the stars. And Bobby, for real, like, have any guy on the street name the 5 midfielders there. Yeah, you could name a few of them, but they could switch out with other people on the team.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think
Cherby is pretty good. Yeah, I
mean,
like what I saw today.
You look at England, and if Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice together have boring games like they did against Scotland, where they can't really make anything happen, the whole team has a hard time.
Yeah.
As opposed to with Italy, like, you don't even know who's on the ball half the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and that's the wonderful thing about Italy. You know, it's like again, I haven't watched a lot of football in my lifetime. I have watched a lot of football in the last year and a half, but it seems to me that teams work a specific area, and that's where it's going to come from. Maybe they get a cross
either
over
defending,
here,
either forward.
But with Italy, they're running left, they're running right. They're running it right down the pipe, and it can start anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it just, it's like, the flow is not predictable. You know, where it is for other teams, where it's like, yeah, we prefer to start our run on the left, and maybe we cross to a deep cross to the right corner, and then a cross in front of goal to try and score, something like that. I don't know. But Italy comes at you from all directions, all sides. You don't know where it's going, and you don't know where it's going to end up.
We didn't see it today, but after all these years, I had no idea that Bale could throw the ball so far. Did he? Can he? I don't know. I don't know that. I do know that Bale can miss a sitter as good as anybody else in the league, because he had all the time in the world to level that.
One. Oh my God! It was just put on a plate for him to cross perfectly to his leg, and he just booted it over the top and over the river and through the woods.
To grandmother's house they go.
I guess that's where second place sits.
All right, so let's look at the Switzerland match. You said you watched highlights of that. You didn't watch the full match.
I didn't watch the full match because I was watching the Italy match, but I did watch the goals. Like I said, Shaqiri's goals were His goals were pretty impressive, as was whoever the guy was that got the nutmeg. I don't really know names on the Switzerland team, but why the fuck would I? But his goal was pretty cool to watch, especially in slow motion, because at first you don't see the nutmeg; it goes by him so fast.
Wow!
The turkey score was looked pretty cool in the what was it in the upper right?
The goal, upper left.
In the upper left.
That was a great one.
Yeah, I thought that was quality. The Italian goal was okay. But but it was a little nice little flick on the opposite side.
It was good build-up play, and then Italy can beat anybody 1-0. I feel, because it's going to be hard for anybody to score against them. Mm-hmm. But Switzerland, let's go to those Switzerland goals. Was there a fly? Nah, just smack him. There was a mosquito. Yeah, there's these massive mosquitoes
he likes to beat up on me.
And they're big and slow, so you can catch them in midair or smack them off a mark, like I like to do. But the Switzerland goals, the first Shaqiri goal was fantastic. It was classic Shaqiri. Mm-hmm. Found it at the edge of the box. Boom, smashed it in. Keeper is nowhere near it. The second one, I think it was Zuber. I'm not sure. He's on a break. Mm-hmm. Did you see it?
I did
on the break, far left side. there's Embolo running forward and Shaqiri up coming behind him on the far side. The ball curves around the defenders, around the striker, because it's too far Embolo, and then slows down in stride to Shaqiri, who just smashes it.
Yeah, he put a lot of leg into that.
It was one of those, when I saw the pass, before it even got to Shaqiri, I was just going, don't blow it, don't blow it, don't blow it. Like this could be one of the prettiest goals ever because it was on the ground. Like curved around the defender or two defenders and an attacker all the way to the far side. And Shaqiri just nailed it. It was beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. How is Shaqiri not a starter on any other squad, but stays wasting his time at Liverpool?
He's not a starter on Liverpool?
No. And he's been coming off the bench less and less.
Okay.
I don't know. I've always liked Shaqiri. I've enjoyed Shaqiri and Xhaka together actually since before Xhaka ever came to Arsenal. But I don't know. I feel like Xhaka is also somebody who plays very different for country than he plays for club, just like Pogba,
right?
Just like a lot of these people, just like Bale, just like Ramsey. So I don't know. Shaqiri, what do you guys think? Who wrote that? BX. Where do you guys see Shaqiri going and being a starter in the Premier League? His particular sets of skills. Like, okay, for example, when Wolves lost Jota, could have picked up Shaqiri and almost not missed a beat. Liverpool picks up Jota.
That's a different position, isn't it?
No, it's basically the same exact position that Jota plays.
I thought Shaqiri played mid.
So does Jota.
No, Jota played on the wing.
Jota is a player who plays in and out.
No. I'm still trying to figure out what it means when you say, you may have them a mid-center, a mid-attacking mid. I mean, those I can kind of figure out, but
yeah. So
you know what I'm saying.
To me, they're both forward-thinking midfielders.
I got to get like playing soccer for dummies or something.
No, you may be right. I think Jota is always set up on the wing, but Jota kind of comes in. He also comes in as
he also sometimes comes in as behind the strikers. That's the false nine.
Yeah.
At least I know that's how Liverpool played him. And I do think that when they played Jota and Jimenez together, Jota would play behind Jimenez, as you got Traore on one side and
West Ham, Everton. Everton picked up James Rodriguez, and to me, James Rodriguez very similar to what Shaqiri can do for you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't exactly call that a most successful signing because
he's just injury prone.
Amaz had he was good in like the first.
He's just a bit of a
like the first quarter of the season, and after that, either it was hurt or he disappeared. Who was it? Liverpool that recently signed someone that is impressing me in the Euro. Did they sign Memphis Depay? Someone
Liverpool signed
No,
Barcelona.
Barcelona signed Memphis Depay.
I saw that. And they saw Emerson. They got Emerson as well.
Yeah.
They've done some crazy signings already.
Loading up.
Yeah. So West Ham, Everton, honestly could see him playing for Leeds. He's got the work ethic and the crosses that,
He's big too.
He's small,
big.
He's a tank.
Like he's a freaking tank, man. He's not tall, but he is definitely he's ridiculous. I do want to say Shaqiri is kind of up there in age. I want to say he's like 30.
Yeah, I would say he's around 30.
Maybe a little less, maybe a little more.
But he could play for any club. I believe so. When he went to Liverpool, I was like really baffled by the decision because they have so many in that position already that I was a little concerned with, like, you're not going to play. And then he didn't play. So they're talking about him being the super sub or something like that. And coming off the bench and things like, but he still doesn't come off the bench enough.
Right.
And he's an impact player. He's somebody who can come in and
certainly was today, and even last week. He was definitely making himself known, at least a little bit better than Xhaka was.
Now Shaka thinks he's Calvin Phillips. In his mind, Calvin Phillips thinks he's him. But
Okay.
Shaka just isn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about Shaka anymore. Didn't I do that already after the first match?
I don't know. I have no idea. But
So listen, that's the Shaka police.
it's my ride. That's your ride.
It's my ride. Jesus Christ. So Switzerland are sitting in third place. They have 4 points. John, can you throw up the standings for us? So let's look. Third place in the
actually-
next group. Can you scroll down?
Let's look at this. You sent me something on.
So
this
down
morning.
here, third place will probably only have 3 points. So that gets Switzerland in. Go to the next one. Third place.
Hey, this is
Third
maybe,
place will probably only have 3, maybe 4 points. So they probably get in there. Yeah, so I got that one, but
So Switzerland only got.
Switzerland got 3 points. So
They
they're up
got
to 4.
3. They're up to 4. But as far as their goal differential,
They should be fine just getting the 4 points, to be honest.
yeah.
Because then it should be Portugal, Ukraine, and Spain, Finland. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. 4 points should be enough to get you there. Because look here, Czech Republic, Croatia, and Scotland are both going to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, they play each other.
Ukraine and Austria play each other, don't they?
Croatia and Scotland.
Czech Republic, England, but
That could end in 4 for.
But
third
Ukraine
place
is
and 4.
playing. Ukraine is playing Austria,
Yeah,
but that's actually
that's for second
winner.
place.
Winner gets second place
Yeah.
in that one.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
so
crazy.
that's going to be pretty damn exciting.
Yeah. But that means
and that
at best, third place has 4 points, which Switzerland should be pretty good for that. And their goal differential brought them a little bit closer. They're at a -1.
right.
So let's see. And then we go down. Let's see, 3. So this Spain group is going to mess people up. If Spain doesn't get any points, Poland doesn't get any points.
Who does Poland play? Slovakia, Sweden, and Spain.
No, Spain plays
Plays
Slovakia.
Spain plays Slovakia. Sweden plays Poland.
And so that's, I mean, the whole group is up in the air because Sweden plays Poland. If Poland wins, Poland is ahead of Sweden in the table because it's head to head.
Yep.
And then if
Not to mention, I would also believe that they would be ahead.
So
in
Spain
goal
and-
differential as
if
well.
Spain and Poland win, it'll be Spain and then Poland. Spain number 1, Poland number 2. That's nuts. Now, if Spain draw against Slovakia, Spain
They're in
are
trouble.
out.
Spain is in trouble.
Especially if Poland win, because then Spain would be 4th. You're not even in the runnings.
Right.
Spain need to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now this one, I just really don't know. So final day,
Yeah, it's like you
Portugal,
almost
France.
just want like Portugal and France to get together and go, look, man, let's just play for the draw. We'll both be in. Let's negotiate.
well, not if Germany
We'll give
wins.
you the Canary Islands.
Not if Germany wins.
Well, Germany would be in 6.
And then if France and
but
Portugal
if France
drew,
and Portugal drew,
Portugal may not get in with 4. They
4
should, but they
4
may
points
not.
in their goal differential. Their goal differential is like 2 or 3.
No, it should be 1, I believe.
Portugal?
Yeah, because they lost 2-0 or 4-2. So that's their 2 that they lost, and they won by 3. Yeah, so they should be +1. +1.
Portugal's
Boom.
+1. Yeah.
Everybody else is +1 as well. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be very interesting coming up in the next couple of days. So we'll see how it goes. When the final games in the group stage are ended, there could be a few surprises. I agree.
I think so too. I mean, there's already been enough surprises.
Yeah.
You know,
Hungary's defense is so good. Honestly, didn't expect them to play the way they have. Yeah, so you could easily see a Hungary-Germany 0-0 draw.
I want to see Germany put in that same effort. I want to see.
They're not going to have as much open space as they did
No.
against Portugal.
No, they're not.
Hungary doesn't
No, they're
play that
not.
way. Portugal plays with
Hungary
a bit
don't
of
play
a
that.
Portugal plays with a bit of a fuck you, we can score 10 sort of attitude.
Ooh.
But when
Oh,
Bruno
no.
Fernandes doesn't show up for an entire match,
Yeah, he was pretty
like there's
vacant.
only so much Ronaldo can do, and fuck everybody who's saying Ronaldo's too old. Ronaldo's whatever
Did
you
you
want to
see
say.
him fly up
The
the-
90-yard, 100-yard dash
Oh
that
my
he did,
God! I was
and
like,
he put these 20-year-olds
and
to
he's
shame.
34. How old is Ronaldo?
He
34,
blew
35.
past these
He
people
was
like
just
a gazelle.
ripping it up, and I was just like, man, I'm really sorry I didn't get into football earlier. I actually missed like this whole career. I could have been watching him and being just wowed by what he does. Meanwhile, I just get wowed with what he did yesterday. That sprint up the field. I was like, that dude
To the point where he was offside.
he was
Like he was offside.
trucking. It was amazing.
Absolutely crazy. Yeah. Again, Poland has not won against Sweden since 1974. Exactly, Bobby. Look, you could tell it's a big game when Bruno hides. Look at the Premier League. When did he score all of his goals that weren't penalties? They were against lower clubs. What did he do against the quote-unquote Big Six? Dick. Absolute
true?
dick. It's true.
I can't.
It's as true as our show gets. Mr. Tom, if I'm wrong, leave it, okay? Scott Newby, good to see you, Scott Newby. Just in case y'all don't know, Scott is a member of the Stoop crew. He's one of the Patreon Stoop crew, so don't treat him badly just because he doesn't have a badge next to his name. What's up, Scott? Germany will steamroll Hungary 5-0. They are notorious for not taking the foot off the gas, just a tournament machine.
Wow, that's a big statement, but you know what? It is very.
I think foot on the
It
gas,
could happen.
they get 2-0. I don't see 5-0 just because Hungary is. I mean, they kept France to 1 goal.
Mhm.
They kept France to 1 goal when they were going balls to the wall for that 1 goal. So I don't know. Very interesting. Let's see, London. I'm hoping England gets 2nd place. I kind of feel like a lot of people are. I can't see them standing a chance against Portugal or France or Germany if they get 1st. But listen, guys, as we get to, why are we like so dark today, right? We're usually blown the fuck out. Once we get to the knockout stages, it's all quality left. Even look at Switzerland. If Switzerland get in, Switzerland are a good team. They're not a shitty team. They played bad their first match. I'd say they didn't play great their first 2 matches. This match, yes, it was against Turkey. This match was more of who they can be. And when it gets down to it, the knockout stage, it's 1 game. And we all know that 1 team can beat any other team for 1 game. So
Well, that's very, very true. I'm just trying to pull up.
And Justin, I'm right there with you. Beat the best the whole way through, because then the final for you will be nothing. The final for you will be like, oh wow, who made it? Switzerland made it to the final? Well, we already beat fucking France, Portugal, Germany, right there.
I mean,
Mr. Top,
who's-
England aren't good enough to fix finishing 2nd.
who
No, but they are good enough to spin it in the media to make everybody think that was the plan the whole time.
you know, I don't even like. I mean, who's the weakest? Who's the team that doesn't really belong there? Slovakia.
I mean,
I don't
you're
know.
talking about Spain sneaking in, Portugal sneaking in,
Yeah.
even Ukraine and Austria, that are technically bad teams or not the good teams. They are both
I wouldn't call
solid
Ukraine a
squads
bad team.
that are hard to score against.
Yeah.
And are gonna get some shots off. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. Beginning of the whole tournament, we were all slagging Austria, not giving them any sort of respect.
I think there's a lot of teams we just didn't
Give the respect to.
and now we're in this, now we're in round 3, and we're being shown that, hey, you can't count these teams out.
Yeah.
Everyone that's there, for the most part, deserves to be there. I think if I was to pick a team that I didn't think deserved to be in the Euros, then there had to have been someone else that may have been a better squad to get in is I think North Macedonia is they're pretty bad. They're the one team that's just like, wow, you're getting a participation trophy. You're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
London boy, we were talking about it earlier. I love anybody that got Memphis Depay. I think he's fantastic. I'm jealous of Barcelona, and I really would have. I liked him so much that I would have preferred him to be in the Premier League so I can actually watch more of him rather than the occasional Barca match, because I just, outside of Premier League, I don't really watch a lot. I can't watching any more than I already do, because 3 matches a day for the Euros is kicking my butt. I'm enjoying every minute of it, but it's like I'd like to go grocery shopping instead of slowly eating the bag of goldfish that I have tucked in the back of my.
Dude, you can go grocery shopping online these days, man. Fuck it, watch football.
I watch football.
I want to say what's up to Adriano. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Better late than never, man. It's good to have you.
He wasn't great in the Prem, Mark. So Memphis Depay was in the Premier League beforehand. Who did he play for?
Did he play for Scum? Was he on Man United? I believe.
I don't know. That's well before my time. But I like the way he moves. I like the chances that he takes. I like his size.
Absolutely, Adriano. Absolutely. You got to have a little luck on your side for all the knockout. Yeah, Man United.
Okay. So he got a lot of playing time with Man United, because I don't see that happening.
No, he was young.
I see him getting he got maybe 15 minutes an appearance.
Yeah, it was for Jose's team too. But listen, to answer the question that Mark talked more in general. Yep, that's a new Euros word that I learned today on the Stoop.
In general, Edison.
Mark talked more in general about Memphis, the player. I want to talk more. You asked Memphis Depay going to Barcelona. What do we feel about that? I feel that Barcelona know that their time with Messi is up. So
Messi will play next season for Barca.
He'll play this season and next. He's got 2 seasons left that he's going to play.
He'll finish his contract out. He won't force himself out.
But
he makes way too much money. And he's not going to get
that's
that
not what it's
else.
about. That's not what it's about for him.
Ultimately, I think it is.
It's not for him. He's got all the money in the world. He doesn't need it.
Money in the world.
Here's what I'm saying. Barcelona can be. They have the same problem Spain have. They have 800 midfielders, and their best striker is the best midfielder on the planet.
Yes,
forever, which is Messi.
Where is that?
Barcelona.
Where? Barcelona. No.
He plays for Barcelona. While Scotland's still in the tournament, I need to keep using this. Hopefully they don't get out. Growing up as a starter in Barcelona.
Growing up as a midfielder.
So
I can't do it.
I think I've already said that if Sergio Aguero actually is healthy and plays, I see Sergio Aguero getting 30 goals. Honestly, 30 goals, because that's exactly what they were missing in Barcelona is anyone on the end of crosses, anyone who would be in the box and finish. They got rid of Luis Suarez and didn't replace him. You have Antoine Griezmann, who's crap in the box, and he's crap for his club. He's good for his country. He's crap for his club. And then you have the other fucking dudes on their team anyway. So adding Memphis Depay, depending where he's going to play, and if he's going to play alongside Aguero, that boosts their attacking immensely. So all of a sudden, and they signed Emerson as well. Emerson, who I believe is a defender of some sort who gets forward. I think he's a right back, left back, something like that, or CDM. So I think look out Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, who's in shambles right now. Atletico Madrid, who's fantastic, but did run a little bit this season on the whole, like Luis Suarez kind of carried them at the last few games there, all carried and fueled through hatred of Barcelona. So that worked. Will it work a second season in a row? I don't know. And now Barcelona can score goals without Messi having to do everything.
Right.
So one episode of the Stoop should be a reenactment of a Connery Bond movie. Just saying. Sure. Let's do it. I've seen like one Bond movie.
Oh, you're missing out, man. You're
I
totally
don't.
missing out. It'd be fun, you know?
It's
like, because you would do the best Sean Connery and you'd be like, do you expect,
oh, I'd much rather do the movie than watch it.
do you expect me to talk? And then I would be like,
expect me to talk, Miss Moneypenny.
and then I'd be like, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. I'm sorry, Dr. No is one of my favorite movies. I don't even know if that's Dr.
Yeah,
No,
Bobby,
but-
I think that was what I remember. What I remember is like he came in very highly touted, and I think it was attitude problems. But anytime there's an attitude problem on a Jose team, you're like, is it an attitude problem or is it an attitude against Jose? That's the problem.
I also would say that like the players that have an attitude problem when earlier on in the career, i.e. when they're super young, maturity can take place and you're like, wow, yeah, that was not how I wanted to be.
Think about any,
but then again, there's players that just have attitude problems continuously.
Yes.
They are cancers.
Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale, but Sergio Ramos. He's a fucking head case.
Yes, but as I was just talking to somebody yesterday about it, was Sergio Ramos, the player everyone hates unless he's on your team.
I don't want him.
I hate him.
He's being
but
linked to Wolves. I don't want him.
I miss him on Spain. So, because you want an animal like that on your team, especially as a center back.
Oh, fair enough.
Like Sergio Ramos is like his nickname is Cerdo Ramos. Cerdo meaning pig, meaning nasty pig. Cerdo. Venga, Cerdo Ramos. Mark should recreate a scene from the Viz comic. Well, we do have about 1 month of no football.
2 seconds long,
We were.
And Bonds just turned out better than it could have hoped. Yes, you see? No, expect you to die. Again, I love that scene. It's just so and beautifully sampled by Moby in his James Bond, whatever movie he did that did the theme for.
Yeah.
Even if, maybe it wasn't even in a movie. I have no idea.
What are you talking about?
Moby. He sampled that. It's in. He does a song called James Bond or the theme to James Bond, and it's the very classic. But he samples in there toward the end. You hear kind of in the background. You hear Sean Connery. Do you expect me to talk? And you hear, "Oh, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die." I wish it was like that. That would be tight, but it just was. Maybe
Mrs. Money, Mrs. Money,
Do you hop? This is what you.
No, I
This
don't.
is what you signed up for.
Yeah, exactly. Moby Bond. There you go. Mark is correct.
Yes.
But listen, if we're gonna do a Sean Connery movie, you guys know I want to do Highlander. That's the best Sean Connery movie ever.
No. Best Sean.
It's not the best movie. It's the best Sean Connery role.
Best
He's
Sean Connery.
playing
No.
an 800-year-old
No.
Spaniard.
No, best Sean Connery role is in The Untouchables.
He was good in that as the cop.
And as the cop who gets just destroyed at the end, but he's also in the kid film The Last Dragon.
As the dragon. I loved him in that. And I think
I am the last one.
but I am the last dragon. Oh. What you doing? Stay away from my gold. I'll take the penis, my dear. What sound does a dog make?
Moo. No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect.
That's not what your mother said last night, Trebek. Anyway, this is good football talk that we got going on. Run DM Stoop. Exactly.
Run TM Stoop. I like that.
Let's do that. Anyway, Memphis to pay.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Oh, okay.
All right,
So let's take a look at those Scorito scores because Mr. Tom says that he got dropped like a bad habit. And oh, look at that, John C.
JC.
Mr. John Director, man.
Dixie Flatline.
Oh.
Axel, I see you in second place.
Bobby.
Damn, son.
Thank you for that, Bobby. We're going to get to that. We completely forgot, but yes, we were talking about that earlier.
Bullshit.
Mr. Tom down to 7th. Edvaldo staying up there.
Yeah, but
Rob Main went to
number
3rd. That's
2,
not
Dixie
bad.
Flatline.
Who's that?
That's our bro Axel.
That's Axel.
That's Axel. That's our happy hour boy.
Wow.
That's
All right.
amazing. But Mr. Director in 5th, a solid 5th. That's wow, man.
It's not really solid. What is it, like 60 points?
I think it's extremely solid.
Who?
60 points separates, 2 to 10. About 60 points.
Yeah. Yeah, still solid though. I mean,
Hey, I'll
compared to
take it.
what I'm doing.
I
I'm
know
like,
even less
I'm in
than
like
you.
28th place.
So Stoop Crew in the house. Go ahead and write down what place you guys are in.
We got Lala in 10th.
Write down what place you guys are in so we can pop in and see. There's Bobby 2 Scoops sitting in 14th.
We got
Bielsa's boys. That's Amy. No, that's not Amy. That's
you got Lolo in
Rob.
16th.
I'm in 16th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
snap.
that's a strong showing.
I went down 7 points.
Yeah.
I was in the top 10 yesterday. You can throw a stamp over the Champions League.
Hey, I'm ahead.
places.
I'm ahead of nobody. No, that's Cantac at 22nd. I'm in 26th, but who haven't we seen yet?
Mr. 55%.
I think Mr. 55%.
I'm gonna make a Pitbull song for Najee. You know that Mr. Worldwide, but it's gonna be Mr. 55.
55%.
Mr. 55. Chelsea all day.
There he is, 31st.
14. 31st. Mr. 55%
Mr.
in the
55% in the house. We miss him. He's out traveling right now.
Mr. Tom, I
just want a little shout out if you're watching Najee.
What's up, Najee?
We miss you, and we hope you're having safe travels.
Yeah, get back to Brooklyn.
And all the things. And we can't wait to get you back to Brooklyn and get you on the stoop, and we can continue to talk.
Yeah.
Big love.
Yeah.
And
I went for
that's it.
Turkey to win as well because looking at it, I had Turkey like as a dark horse.
Yeah,
going
I felt
through.
I
didn't
drank
think
that
people were
Kool-Aid.
going to score on them. They went through the entire
exactly.
They went through the entire qualifying without giving a goal away.
Yeah,
so
and
I
they
just
gave,
don't
in
understand.
3 matches they gave up what 11.
So let's go back to who was it that said it? Bobby, any opinion on the Wales red card?
I thought that was the weakest red card I have seen. I was super disappointed by it because it's been
Dude,
it's been well
John,
reffed.
you are on point today.
It's been well reffed, and it didn't make the difference, but it could have made the difference. And look, it wasn't like he,
Oop.
that
That didn't look good with Mark in between them.
stomped it. This was just he
Looks
took a
great.
step.
Get in between their legs, Mark. Come on. No. Right there. Get in there. Yeah.
No,
The way you circle as you
that's
look
not-
out here.
If you put a circle there, what you gonna see?
But John, go to the close-up. Go to the
This
close-up,
was-
John. But look, the foot is higher than the ankle. So the reason it's not going to be called back as a missed call, as a bad red card, which I thought at first, when I first saw it, I was like,
thought
that's,
it was going to
that's
be
called back.
it's a foul. It's a foul.
It's
Make
a foul.
No mistake.
Red card, no.
But red was just.
But as you look at this,
so-
he called it red on the field. So in order to change it, they have to see a clear and obvious error.
I
Right
realize.
here, we're seeing. Hold on. Right here,
Yeah, but
on your nipple here, we're seeing. Sorry, I got sidetracked by just trying to like. Okay, right here, clearly his toes are well above the ankle, so that is studs on shin, red card.
I
Sucks.
just don't.
Sucks.
I don't buy it because he's got
Ooh.
his foot.
It sucks, but it's a red.
His foot is
Studs up.
rotated.
Studs
His
up.
foot is rotated.
Studs
right?
up, bro.
Right there. His foot is rotated.
Studs up, bro. Oh, I
Nah,
never
you know
plugged in
what?
my
I gotta
laptop.
say that. If the studs were clearly off the ground and planted into
They're planted into his leg.
that is not planted into his leg. His heel is not planted in his leg.
Toes are
it's
up.
not like it's
Toes
a
are
high
up, man.
boot. A high boot would have been
It
a
is.
red. This just, come on,
If
refs.
it's on the
You've
foot, it's
been-
a yellow.
You have been so good.
But this
You've
is
been
only
so good.
one little snapshot of the entire play. So
Exactly.
you can't judge it like that, Mark.
And listen, as Adriano says, it happened fast, and the ref had a good view, and the ref called a red. It wasn't like it went to VAR, and because if he had given a yellow, VAR wouldn't have intervened and said it's a red
but
card.
I
It's
think
one of those
think
like an
red,
NFL thing of
I think
call
red
on the
was
field.
too harsh. I think red was too harsh. You know, and
At full speed, he could have broken his leg. That's dangerous contact. That's,
you know what?
It's not malicious contact.
Okay, so
It's not malicious.
you know what? When it gets put into those terms, that makes me angry because look at what Rudiger did to De Bruyne. Ball is 3 meters out, and Rudiger planted his feet and threw his shoulder, and that got nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
because a shoulder is a foul.
A shoulder
Studs
to
or
the
something else.
face.
Yeah,
Broke
studs or
his
something
nose,
else.
broke his eye socket. It was ridiculously endangering the player. But that got a red card?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No, man, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous tackle. It's a wild tackle.
It's reckless.
It's reckless.
But I wouldn't call it endangering the player.
How is it not endangering the player? His entire, and I agree with you, Bobby. I thought Dan James's was much worse. The problem wasn't that in the first half?
Yeah.
So they're less likely to red card you in the first half, unless you play
I can't back that. So
for
all I
Arsenal.
know is that I was kind of, my jaw dropped a little bit. I'm like, really? Straight red? He didn't even look at it. He
looked at it. He watched the play. He didn't look at it in the VAR because he doesn't have to.
I just don't think it was meriting a straight red.
They would
if they gave it a yellow and they're like, dude, you got to look at this. That might have been a different story.
No,
I just
they
don't
wouldn't
think.
have told him.
I don't think it merited a straight red.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
but you didn't. You watched the different.
I watched both. I watched everything.
He had one eye.
Exactly.
Had,
no, I had the
He
TV.
had
and
the
I
kaleidoscope
had
on.
this.
He had the VAR goggles and closing one eye.
Usually get one
the
for
other
free.
eye.
Yeah. It was hard, fast, and if you look at it, his studs were up. His studs were clearly up. Studs up or studs up. It doesn't matter if his heel studs are in the ground. Mark, if you step on somebody's toe, it's always a yellow card. If you step on someone's shin, that is a sideways foot.
No, I
Studs
understand.
up.
That's a high.
That's a
That's a
red
high
card.
boot.
It's a red
That's
card.
not a high boot.
It's in his shin.
It's here. That is not your shin.
That is my
your
shin.
Your shin is up here.
What is this? And what is that?
Your shin.
What is this
up
then?
here.
What is this?
Your
If I kick myself there,
high
if I
ankle.
wear shin guards, what does Jack Grealish wear? Shin guards. And
He
where do
does
they cover?
Not wear shin
right
guards
there.
because he wants to show off his fabulous.
No,
legs.
he has to wear shin guards. They're just this big. And they cover what? That exact spot.
I just don't.
And they're called shin guards.
I think that's high ankle. I wouldn't call it shin. Anyway, look.
You must have some long, beautiful ankles. Like if you were back in the 20s, like people going, did you see his ankles? Ooh, Jim Dandy. Whatever they said.
I would have the
back then.
highest spats known to mankind.
Anyway.
enough
Yeah,
of
Mark, let's do
Look.
that tackle. London boy, let me go get my studs, and I'll put them on. I think I could actually find a stud finder before I could find my actual cleats. They're upstairs somewhere.
I threw my cleats away when I moved.
Guys, this has been a whole lot of fun. It's been really fun talking to you guys. I just want to say we're about to wrap it up. And I did forget to bring my charger. So this could end at any moment. And Mr. Director will just be here with you going, that's a wrap. So if we do just disappear, that's what
I've had a lot of
and
fun
we love
talking
you guys.
about this. And
it has been a lot of fun,
looking
especially
forward
for
to,
only two
looking
matches
forward
today.
to the 4 matches that we have tomorrow. 2 at noon, 2 at 3 o'clock on the Stoop, 5:30 Eastern time, 10:30 in Greenwich Mean Time, and God knows what it is out on the West Coast. It's going to be early, but we know you guys will watch because you love us and you support us, and you know we got people watching. But are you smashing likes? Are you smashing likes for the Retrovolt Arcade T-shirt that I'm wearing today? Are you smashing likes for the On the Stoop cap that I'm wearing here? Smash those likes. Let us know you love us and that we're doing something good.
Yeah. Guys, it's been fantastic. Another day of football down. This is day 10. That means we've done 11 matches, 11 days in a row. Don't forget to smash the likes. And guys, let other people know about the show and let them know we'll be live and they should be on and join and talk shit to us just as much as you guys do. I love my Stoop crew. I love talking to you guys.
Right.
I love that you guys are here every day. And, you know, it varies of who's here, but a lot of you guys are here every single day. And I know y'all appreciate us being here every single day. We appreciate y'all being here every single day. We can't say enough. Like, we wouldn't do it. But in seriousness, we do have some hats coming. We have masks coming. We have stickers coming, all sorts of things. So over the summer, you can get your Stoop Crew 2021 hats and other accessories and shit that, and wear them.
Represent.
And wear them all over England. I'll be in Spain rocking mine. So, yeah. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We were supposed to talk about tomorrow's matches, but we'll just see. We'll talk about them tomorrow.
We'll talk about them.
We talked about other stuff. It was good, fun stuff.
This is Lolo and Spawny signing off.
It was so hot. I was like, dude, we're doing 10 minutes and I'm getting in the pool. The pool is
it is pretty sticky today.
All of 6 inches deep, but
it's
that's
finally
all we
cool
need.
enough. You know.
But I love you guys. Thank you so much, Director John. Thank you, Mark, for being here. We will see y'all tomorrow, 5:30. Peace. Adios, bitches.